Another day, another split workout, but this one went okay. Machine low row, 45 pounds for 15, 15, 21. Last week was 45 for 12 and 21. The week before was 42 and a half. I'm going to probably go up by 5 pounds this time because I've been going up, I think, too slowly on this. Now, I'm using here the PowerTech Lever Gym with the ab mat. I think it's the bench wedge. Sometimes I use the chest up pad, but I happen to like that the bench wedge keeps me a little bit further away from the bench, so I'm not like, making out with the bench as I'm doing this exercise. The lever gym is a very underrated piece of equipment. I feel it's better than jammer arms. Um, if it only went converging and diverging, it would be perfect. If you have room, I would strongly recommend trying it out. So I didn't really do as well in this one as I wanted to. So I'm on the rep Nighthawk bench. I'm using the ab mat ROM pad, and I think I'm at 30 degrees. I do have a custom rail by JD Gym Equipped that I really like. It gives me a lot of angles that I would normally not have. So we did 40 pounds for 3 sets of 10. Last week it was 2 sets of 10 followed by a set of 11. And then the week before that was 2 sets of 10 followed by a set of 9. And actually, I'm looking, the week before that was 2 sets of 10 followed by a set of 11, but that was without the ab mat pad. So a little bit of a stall to be expected. As long as we keep on working on it, I'm assuming within the next 3 to 4 weeks we'll move up in weight, and I'm okay with that slow progression. And now we are doing the leg press, 140 pounds for a set of 12, 15, 4, and 4. Last week it was 140 for a set of 12, 13, 3, and 3. So similar to the hack squat, last week was the first time I was not able to go up when I first, not able to hit my rep target when I went up on weight, and then I kind of did really good this time around, so I'll be going up on weight next week. I'm just wondering if the last couple of weeks have been a little bit more tired than usual. That led to kind of a suboptimal performance, but not really sure. But this felt really good. I felt like I was hitting all the areas I needed to hit. And then we'll go up next time and we'll kind of see it from there. Uh, this machine's also really good, the Bolt Fitness machine. I recommend you guys try it out. All right, so I did not like how my lateral raises looked last week, so I focused very strongly this time around on making sure that I'm moving the weight with my elbows, as opposed to just moving the weight up. If you noticed last week, it kind of ended up with the weight kind of by my ears facing you, and here the dumbbells are definitely not, they're going where they have to go, but they're directing the tension to the right area. But I did 10, 8, 3, 3, so I'm wondering if I should be going down in weight. I'll figure this out now. So for the lying leg curl, played around a little bit more with the new bulletproof toys that I have. Still a little bit jiggly on the multi hex port arm. It has to do with where the hex port goes into the main isolator itself. I tightened it down as much as I can. I'm gonna try to figure out maybe some ways to keep that a little bit less jiggly, because you can't have too tight tolerances because then I won't be able to get it in and out of the hex port itself. But obviously, if it's way too loose, but I don't think this is way too loose, but you know, we'll see. In the meantime, I did really well. I did 35 pounds for 12, 15, my rep to 5 and 4. I had to go down on the weight if you remember because of this new setup, but I should be very quickly going back up. So for the shrugs, first of all, obviously using the rep open trap bar, but I did have the sleeves cut down to I think 9 inches or maybe 10 inches when I went to JD Gym Equipped to pick up the rails that he made for my Nighthawk bench. I also had the trap bar itself colored powder coated by a local powder coater called Twins Coating. You can check him out on Instagram. He has some really cool stuff. Obviously, mostly cards because that's what they did. We did 170 pounds for a set of 10 and 12, and then we did 7 power shrugs over here. I tried taking the back angle to see if it looks better. I think it actually does. And then we finished off with reverse flies. We are at 22.5 pounds. Last week we did 15 reps, 14 reps, and then 13 reps. This week we did 15 reps, 15 reps, and 16 reps. So we definitely made some improvement here. Part of me wonders if I made some improvement here is because these last 3 exercises that you saw were all after work, while the first 4 were all like really early in the morning before work since I had to split it. But we're going to go up on the weight next week, and that'll really let us know if we're at the right spot or not. Next week I'm on call in the morning, so all my workouts will be complete workouts that happen after my morning shift at the hospital. All right, so like, share, subscribe, stay happy, stay healthy. See you next time.